Welcome to Bingham High School tonight for the KSL Rewind preseason game between the Davis Darts and the Bingham Miners. Both teams come in with solid starts to their seasons. Davis started 2-0. They've had pretty easy wins against both Pleasant Grove and Copper Hills in their first two games, riding Coleman Atwater and Bodie Sparrow, both 6'3" guards that have had a great start to their seasons. Bingham coming off, they started the season 3-0. Last night had a game against Olympus. It went into overtime. They lost on a last-second shot to drop their record to 3-1. But both of these teams, we anticipate, are going to make some noise in the 6A state playoffs this year. Atwater for Davis, one of the top scorers in the state, comes in averaging 21 points a game, 5 rebounds. Bodie Sparrow, sophomore guard for the Darts, also good offensively, averaging 14 points a game. Bingham's led by Luke West and Parker Snedeker. West averages 13 points and Snedeker 11 points a game. So Lucas Nadig will face off against Christensen for Davis as we just about ready to get things started here tonight at Bingham High School. Davis controls the tap. Turley's got the ball top of the key. Man defense all the way to the basket. Christensen with a layup and a foul. Good start for the Darts. Foul goes to Aiden Larson. Christensen, the leading rebounder for Davis this year at 7 rebounds a game. Free throws up and good. Snedeker inbounds it, brings the ball across midcourt. Davis in a man-to-man. Down to the left quarter. Aiden Larson. Back out to Peterson. Peterson kicks it. Snedeker with a 3, rattles around and in. 3 threes are scored. Davis pushes the ball up across midcourt. Sparrow down the corner to Atwater. Atwater swings it into the corner. Back around to the top. Basinger with the ball and an offensive foul called on Davis. Aiden Larson did a good job holding his ground there. First foul on Davis. 3 threes are scorer early here at Bingham. West brings it up, gives it to Peterson. Out top, back to West. West is guarded by Sparrow, the sophomore. They look down low. Niedig kicks it. Out top, West has got the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Again, he's guarded by Sparrow. Peterson into the corner. Snedeker with a 3. That one's off. Rebound goes to the Darts. Bessinger with a shot from the corner. 3. It's short. Turley. Another 3. No good. Bingham's got the ball. Bringing it up. West, and he gets called for the travel as he comes across midcourt. Davis has done a really good job defensively the first couple of games. Pretty tough man-to-man defense, and they've shut down both their opponents, holding both Copper Hills and Pleasant Grove to 46 points a game. Turley brings it up, gets a screen. He goes all the way to the basket. Ball's off his knee, out of bounds. He goes into the stands pretty hard. It looks like he's okay, gets up. Bingham's got the ball into their own basket. Snedeker set to inbound to West. Score still 3-3. West gets a screen up top from Nadig. Kicks it right side Peterson. On the weave, Larson misses a jump shot. Rebound, though, goes to the Miners. Nadig with the ball inside. Looks to make a move on Christensen. Just misses a layup. Davis with the rebound. Pushing it up, Christensen underneath, kicks it out. Bessinger again with a missed three, but they get the rebound back. Kick it over to Turley. Turley fakes, drives into the basket, blocked by Nadig for Bingham, and a foul called. Nadig with a foul underneath. Davis is going to get 2 free throws. 5:29 left in the first quarter. 3-3 is our score. Turley averaging 17 points a game for the Darts. Makes his first free throw. Second of 2 is good for Turley. Davis up 5-3. Snedeker brings it across the timeline, looks for a pick from West. Man-to-man defense again by Davis. Shot up, no good. Davis gets the rebound. Atwater pushes it up. Turley kicks it. Back to Atwater for the 3. Shot no good. Off the shot clock, it looked like. Should be Bingham ball. 5-3 is our score, 5:04 left. Bingham brings in Denzel Peoples and Jace Bagley off the bench. Davis still with a 5-3 lead. West brings it up. Crossover dribble. Kicks it up top. Peterson. Back to West for the long 3. It's out. Again, Bingham with a nice offensive rebound. It's taken away. Sparrow takes it all the way across. Left-hand layup, no good. Bingham with a rebound. Peterson across midcourt. Into the corner. West for 3, no good. Peoples picks up the rebound, kicks it out. Peterson with the 3. It's off the back of the iron as well. And Bessinger with the rebound. Davis has got the ball across midcourt. Atwater, one of the top players in the state this year. Gets it back at the top of the key. Give and go. Christensen puts the ball on the deck. Loses control, and Bingham's got it. And then Bingham throws it out of bounds off of Peterson. Ball goes back to Davis. 4:06 left in the first quarter. Davis with a 5-3 lead. Bessinger inbounds to Turley. Turley brings it up. Man-to-man defense by Bingham. Sparrow, a nice spin move in the lane. Wild shot off the backboard. Bingham with the rebound. Aiden Larson all the way down to Peoples. Christensen with a block, but it goes off of Davis out of bounds. Bingham will have the ball into their own basket. Dawson Allen now into the ball game for Bingham. West gets the ball in the corner, drives baseline, spin move, turnaround jumper off the back of the iron. Rebound Bingham, up and in. Jace Bagley with a nice follow-up basket, ties the ball game at 5. Atwater with a drive into the lane. Allen fouls him out top. Third team foul on the Miners. Ball out of bounds for Davis. Into the ball game now for Davis is number 3, Bennett Wright, 6'2" senior. Davis is a senior-heavy team. A lot of experience. Ball's inbound, almost stolen. Turley kicks it into the corner. Wright with a 3, and it's good. West brings it up. Peoples has got it in the corner for Bingham. He's got spin move, kicks it back out front to Larson. To West with a nice drive. Basket's good. Full court man pressure by Bingham. Bessinger over to Turley. Brings it across midcourt. Gets a step. Offensive foul called on Turley. He made a really nice move at the top of the key, lost his defender, but a good job by Bingham drawing the offensive foul. Score, 2:51 left in the first quarter, 8-7 Davis with the lead. Jace Bagley brings the ball up for the Miners. He's picked up by Bessinger. Larson drives it to the baseline on Christensen, kicks it. Good defense by the Darts. Down low, Snedeker with a left-handed hook shot, and it's up and in. Bingham takes their first lead of the night at 9-8. Turley with the ball. Backdoor cup to Bessinger to follow. Christensen with a miss in the lane. Bingham on the run. Skip pass. Snedeker to Peoples into the corner. And Bagley with a three for the Miners. Bingham opens up a 12-8 lead. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Token pressure by the Miners. Atwater brings it up. Kicks it to Turley. Right with the crossover. Loses it. Picks it back up. Good job by Bingham. Pressure defense, and now the Miners are on a run. Into the corner. Bagley backs it out. Bagley's got a big man on him, tries to drive it. Three-pointer missed by Bingham. Davis with the ball. Minute and a half left in the quarter. Wright loses his dribble, loses his feet, and a foul called on Bingham's number 24, Peoples. It's a fourth team foul on Bingham here in the first quarter. Riker Kauser into the game, as is Junior Moala for the Darts. Christensen and Basinger are out. Atwater with the ball up top for Davis. Long three off the front of the iron. Rebound by Turley, gives it back. Atwater kicks it into the corner. Kauser misses. Great rebound there by Moala. Back to Atwater for the three. Davis cuts the lead to 1. Bingham brings it up. Peoples with the ball on top of the key. Keeps his dribble alive. Larson at the free throw line jumper. Rolls around and out. Moala with the rebound. Kauser brings it across midcourt. Back to Moala. Atwater with the three, and he's fouled out top by Parker Snedeker. Atwater's kind of shooter that once he gets warmed up, he's going to make a lot of shots. So Bingham just got off their feet on that one. So free throws for the senior guard for Davis, and he makes it, ties it up at 12. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Atwater hits the second. Davis now up 13-12. Back into the game. Nedig, Peterson, and Luke West for the Miners. Third free throw is good. Davis up 14-12. 33 seconds left in the quarter. Bingham with the ball. About a second difference on the shot clock. Peterson pressured, double teamed up top to People, who drives into the lane, backs up, pulls up from the free throw line, and banks it in to tie the ball game. Kauser to Atwater. Atwater gets a screen up top from Walla. Pulls back, three-point shot, just off the front of the rim. Great rebound by Kauser, and he hits a shot at the buzzer to put the Darts up 16-14 at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to Bingham High School. So we get ready to start the second quarter. 6A preseason game between Bingham and Davis. A good game to start the first quarter, 16-14. Davis has the lead. Both teams have played man-to-man defense, and they're both really physical, quick basketball teams. Bingham's inbounding the ball to Peoples. Brings it into the front court. West with a three-pointer for Bingham, and it's just off. Wright for Davis has got the rebound, brings it across midcourt. Kicks it over to Atwater. Atwater looking for a screen up top from Walla. He gets it, gets into the lane. Good defense. Ball taken away by Parker Snedeker, and a foul on Davis. Really good defense that time by Parker Snedeker. 6'3" junior for Bingham. Ball comes into West for the Miners. Looks for a pick up top. Gives it to People on the weave. Larson over to West. Back to Larson. To Snedeker, and a turnover. Full court pressure by the Miners. Atwater picked up full court by Peterson. Peterson, 6'4" senior. Atwater, 6'3" senior for the Darts. Gets a pick up top. Over to Kauser. Into the high post. To Mwala. Doesn't look for a shot. Ball turned over by Davis. Picked off. Snedeker into the corner to Peoples. Peoples is double teamed. Kicks it out. Luke West with a three-point shot. And again, it just bounces around and comes out. Every shot he shoots looks like it's in, and it just each time it's come out. And a great block that time by West on Mwala. Davis gets the ball back right. Has the ball, backs it out, resets the offense for the Darts. Atwater kicks it over to Kauser. Out top. Back into the game is Sparrow. 6'3" sophomore with a spin move. Baseline. Good drop step move, just missed the layup. Luke West again. This time he goes all the way to the basket. Misses a layup. Rebound by Nadig, and he's fouled. Bingham doing a nice job on the boards tonight. Oh, I was wrong. That foul was on Bingham. Nadig, he was crashing hard, and he's a big body. So that's the first team foul this quarter on Bingham. Davis will have the ball. Atwater out for the Darts. He's going to get a rest. Turley back into the ball game. Sparrow now brings the ball up, picked up by West at midcourt. Over to Turley to Kauser. Looking for Wright in the corner, can't find him. Turley at the top of the key, drives into the lane. Swing pass, Wright in the corner, three. A little bit long. Rattles its way in, finds the bottom of the basket. Davis now up 19-14. Peterson kicks it to Allen, swings it over. Bagley with a drop step, nice shot on the baseline. Cuts the lead to three. Turley pushing the ball up for Davis. Crowd wants a double dribble. They don't get it. Kauser now out front for Davis. Sparrow with the ball picked up by West. Looks to Kauser. They swing it over to Turley. Down low to Mwala. Mwala backs his man in. Ball gets taken away, knocked away. He gets it back. Turley into the lane. Back to Mwala. Layup, no good. Rebound, Bingham. Bingham pushes the ball up. Dawson Allen tries to get it into the corner to West. The ball's knocked away. Good defense there by Sparrow. 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Davis with a three-point lead. Atwater comes in after about a minute rest. Mwala, nice job underneath. Comes out. Jason Peterson with the jump shot on the baseline, and he's fouled. Looks like that foul's going to be on J.T. Turley for the Darts. So Peterson will get 2 free throws for Bingham. Peterson averaging 10 points a game and 3 rebounds. Misses the first. Peterson trying to cut the lead down to 2, and he does with a second free throw. Bingham now picks up full court. Right inbounds it to Turley, back to Wright. Breaks the press. Atwater kicks it back. Wide open 3, missed by Bennett Wright. Bingham on the run. Down into the corner, Allen with the 3-pointer, and it's short. Good rebound by West. Double team down low. Peterson in the corner with a 3, pulls up. Rattles that one around and in and gives Bingham the 2019 lead. Bingham finally gets one of those to roll. Now Davis pushes it up. Atwater misses a 3. Bingham in the corner. Bagley's got it. Picked up by Sparrow. Luke West picked up by Atwater. Behind the back dribble. Loses it. Into the corner now to Peterson. Peterson misses a 3. Rebound to Sparrow, and it's taken away underneath by Bingham. Bagley with a 5-foot jumper in the baseline. It's good. Timeout by Davis as they were being pressured. We'll take a timeout as well. 22-19, Bingham on top. 3:52 left here in the first half. Back at Bingham High School, KSL Rewind with preseason 6A basketball. Davis at Bingham. Bingham with a 22-19 lead. 3:52 left here in the first half. Coleman Atwater with the ball, brings it up, pressured by Peterson. Great defense coming from behind with the steal is Aiden Larson, and he's fouled. Actually, called for the travel as he brings it into the front court. So great defense there. Bingham's done a really good job with their pressure defense throughout the night. But turn the ball over there. Davis has got it. Back into the ball game is Croydon Christensen for the Darts. He's their leading rebounder. Atwater picked up by Peterson. Gets a screen. Bessinger swings it. Sparrow to right. Or Croydon, excuse me. Back out to Bessinger. Christensen to the high post. Kicks it to Turley in the wing. Can't find Bessinger underneath. Now they get it to Christensen on the baseline. Kicks it back to Turley into the lane. Atwater with a 2-pointer. Davis back to within 1. Luke West up top. Aiden Larson into the corner. Again, he gets Jason Peterson for the 3-point shot. And, excuse me, that was Jace Bagley for the 3. Ball's tipped. Davis gets it back. Sparrow takes it to the basket for 2, and it's a 2-point lead for the Miners. Aiden Larson swings it over to West. West with the 3, and it's good. Bingham starting to heat up a little bit here in this second quarter. Hit 3 3-pointers so far in this stanza. Try and get the ball into the middle to Christensen. Dropped, and it's an easy basket for Snedeker, and the Miners open up a 7-point lead with 2:12 left here in the second quarter. Turley down into the corner to Atwater. Atwater fakes, spins, baseline, left-handed jumper, no good. Rebound, Bessinger kicks it back to Atwater, and it's stolen away by Snedeker. Snedeker to Larson. Larson brings it across midcourt. Back to Snedeker, who drives, spins in the lane. Left-handed jumper off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to the Darts. Sparrow's got it for Davis. Sparrow, the really athletic sophomore, kicks it into the corner to Bessinger, misses it. Christensen's got the rebound. Back to Bessinger, into the lane for the 2-pointer. Davis back to within 5. Chase Bagley, top of the key to Larson for the Miners, and he hits a 3. Bingham with their largest lead of the night at 11. Turley brings it up against pressure. Swings it up to Bessinger. Bessinger's got it. Back to Atwater. Atwater into the lane. He's bumped. The basket does not go, but there's a foul. So just under a minute left. Bingham 33-25. Atwater creates contact with a nice drive into the lane, and he's got 2 free throws. Bingham brings in Will Kane, Peoples, and Allen back into the ball game. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Bessinger, and the Darts have it back to Atwater. Pump fakes into the lane, loses it, and another foul, this time called on Allen for Bingham. This should be out of bounds. Davis ball. That's just the third foul of this quarter. So Bingham will have, or Davis will have the ball out of bounds underneath the basket. Turley set to inbound. Atwater into the corner. The ball's knocked away by Allen. Allen saves it. Luke West has got it at midcourt. Brings it across. The ball's knocked away from behind by Atwater. Davis has got it. Christensen up to Atwater across midcourt. Pressured there by Allen. 35 seconds left in the half. 33-26. Bingham with the lead. Atwater looks to the middle. Top of the key to Christensen. Back to Atwater, who sets the pick. Tons of pressure by Bingham defensively. Sparrow's now got it. And again, good defense by the Miners. Bessinger looks to pass it underneath to Christensen. The ball goes out of bounds off of Bingham. 1 second left on the shot clock for Davis, who's got the ball out of bounds underneath. Back into the ball game for the Miners, Jason Peterson. And Aiden Larson comes out after playing some really good defense in this first half. Ball's inbounded. Turley gets it up and makes the shot with 1 second on the shot clock. 5 seconds left in the half. Peterson to Peoples. Goes all the way to the basket, pulls up. Ball's knocked away by Atwater. And at the end of the first half, the Bingham Miners lead the Davis Darts 33-28. We'll be back here at Bingham High School. Welcome back to Bingham High School. Getting ready to start the second half. Game between the Bingham Miners and the Davis Darts. Bingham with a 33-28 lead at the half. Leading scorers in the first half for Davis, Coleman Atwater with 9 points, Bennett Wright with 6. And for the Bingham Miners, Jace Bagley with 12, 7 points for Parker Snedeker. So Bingham will start the second half off with the ball down by 5. Ball's inbounded to Turley. Picked up midcourt by Snedeker. Over to Sparrow, out top to Christensen. Atwater with the ball. Picked up by Peterson. Up top, Turley with a nice 3 in rhythm, and it's good. Oh, whoops. Luke West comes back for Bingham with a 2-point shot. 35-31 Turley. Underneath the Christensen. Swings it up and in. Davis back to within 2. Ball across midcourt for Bingham. Luke West to Snedeker. Ball knocked away by Bessinger, out of bounds, Bingham ball. Bingham with the ball into West, looks for the shot on the baseline. It's up just short, and a foul. Late whistle. Looks like they're going to call Sparrow with a foul on. Actually, no, it looks like the foul was on Bingham, number 2, Luke West. Oh, flop rule. So it looks like they called a flop on that, a new rule in high school basketball here in Utah where if you are called for a flop the first time it's a warning, the second time will be a technical 2 shots. So Davis with the ball looks to either tie it or get the lead. Bessinger takes it into the lane, kicks it back out top to Atwater. Atwater looks to drive, goes into the lane, kicks into the corner. Christensen back up top to Sparrow. Drives, spins, looks for the back cut. Great pass from Turley to Christensen, and a basket is good. Game tied. Snedeker with the ball. He slips, called for the travel. So we're tied up at 35, 6:20 left here in the third quarter. Peterson and Larson out. Bagley back into the ball game with Peoples for the Miners. Atwater with the ball. Gets the full court man pressure. Ball inside to Sparrow. Good defense by West, and Davis drops the ball out of bounds. Luke West, really good defense there for the Miners. Bingham gets the ball back. Luke West averaging 13 points a game, brings it across midcourt for the Miners. Left-handed dribble, turnaround jump shot at the free throw line. Ball's off. Atwater with the rebound, and now we've got a foul. Actually, I don't think they're going to call the foul. I think because he went down. Sparrow went down. They stopped the game. I think it was, I don't know if it was an intermittent whistle or just an injury whistle. Now we're going to get a full timeout from Bingham. So with the score tied at 35, we'll take this timeout. PSL Rewind back at Bingham High School. Davis with the ball. Tie ball game. 5:54 left here in the third quarter. Atwater brings it up against pressure. Ball underneath to Christensen. A great pass that time from Sparrow. And Davis goes back up by 2. Bingham with the ball. Jace Bagley to Peoples. Peoples brings it up to the top of the key. Snedeker pulls up the free throw line. Jumper good.
2 points, Snedeker.
Bingham now in a little bit of a zone pressure. Turley breaks it into the corner. Bessinger, and Bessinger gets a 3 for the Darts. Bagley kicks it to Peoples, up top to West. Davis now drops into a zone. They look underneath. They're trying to get the ball inside to Nadig. Can't get it to him. Back out to the perimeter. Still looking to try and get the ball down low. Skips over to Peoples. Peoples in the corner. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Peoples into the lane. Left-handed shot. No good. Big rebound by Bessinger. Darts on the run. Atwood pulls up. Three-pointer. Off the back of the iron. Rebound to West, and the Miners on the run. Miner into the lane. Shot up. Short. Rebound Bessinger for the Darts. Over to Sparrow. Davis pushes. Down low to Christensen. Great shot. Great pass. Davis now up 42-37. People swings it over to Bagley. Again, Davis is now into his zone defense. Underneath, Nadig with a 2-pointer. Nadig with a nice drop step move there. Turley pushes the ball, knocked away from him by Snedeker. It goes out of bounds. Bingham thought it went off of Turley's foot, but the official saw it differently. Bingham retains possession. Peterson back into the ball game, as is Larson and Allen for the Miners. 42-39 is our score. Davis with the lead. Nice back cut off of the inbounds play. Davis with another 2-pointer. And Bingham's going to take a timeout. So with the score, 44-39, we'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Back at Bingham High School, Bingham with the ball. Trailing 44-39. Aiden Larson set to inbound to Luke West. Davis has moved into a zone defense in the second half, and it seems like it slowed Bingham down quite a bit. Other than the basket underneath by Neidig, they haven't really been able to crack this. See what they come up with across midcourt. Luke West gets a pick up top. Keeps his dribble alive. Now he picks it up into the corner to Allen. Allen to Peterson. Peterson misses a shot in the lane. Rebound down court on the run. Bessinger with a basket for the Darts. Bingham with the ball up top. Luke West into the lane. Nice move. Basket's good. That time, penetration against the zone by Bingham was effective, and West was able to get all the way to the basket. Bingham stays in their man-to-man defense. Turley with the ball up top. Picked up by Peoples behind the back. Spin move in the lane to Christensen. Bessinger up top to Atwood with the basket. Right hand. Basket no good. Rebound fought for underneath. Bingham comes up with it. Peterson behind the back move at midcourt. All the way to the basket. Basket's good and a foul. Fantastic play that time by Jason Peterson. Behind the back dribble at midcourt. Gets all the way to the basket. And the foul. And he has a chance to bring Bingham back to within 2.
Basket is good. They'll be shooting one.
Neidig back into the ball game for the Miners. Really good ball handling that time by the 6'4" Peterson. Unable to convert the three-point play, and Davis gets the rebound. Christensen over to Bessinger. Down court to Sparrow. Looking. Tried to get it to Turley in the corner. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Davis. Bennett Wright into the ball game for Turley for the Darts. Really a great ball game, just what we expected. 2 powerhouse 6A basketball teams. Wright with a quick move to the baseline. Ball shots off. Rebound goes to Peterson for Bingham. Down court, the pass is taken away by Sparrow. He tried to throw it off of Allen out of bounds, and it goes back to Bingham. Looked like Sparrow had control of it, and he just tried to throw it off of Allen out of bounds, and Allen got out of the way. So Bingham gets the ball back. Allen tries to drive baseline. He's cut off by Atwater. Does a nice job defensively cutting off the baseline. Bingham gets the ball back. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:08 left in the quarter. 46-43, Davis with the lead. Almost a 5-second call. And Davis is going to get called for the foul on the inbounds play, and that was on Bodie Sparrow. Second team foul on the Darts. Bingham now with the ball out of bounds on the side. Peterson inbounds to West. West looks for a pick. Three-pointer up and good. Tie ball game. Bingham with a big shot there. Full court man pressure by the Miners. Sparrow with the ball on the wing. Looks for a pick from Christensen up top. Into the corner. Atwater drives. Backs it back out. Good defense by Peterson. Back to it. Lefty off the glass. No good. Bingham with a rebound. West. Into the corner. Allen for three, and it's good. Bingham now takes a 3-point lead. Atwater picked up by Peterson at midcourt. Up top, Sparrow for the Darts. Bennett Wright over to Atwater, out to Bessinger. Minute left here in the third quarter, 49-46. Bingham's come back, take the 3-point lead. Long three-pointer by Atwater is good. And the Darts tie the game. West into the lane, free throw line jumper is up and in. Things are starting to heat up here at Bingham. 40 seconds left, 51-49 Miners in the third quarter. Atwater across midcourt, picked up by Peterson. Looks for the pick up top from Christensen. Swings it to Bessinger, back to Atwater, over to Sparrow on the wing. Christensen's got the ball. Bennett right, kicks it over into the corner. Bessinger pump fake, baseline jumper, in and out. Rebound Peterson, pushes it up. Bingham with a three, and it's another great shot by Bennett Wright. And at the end of the third quarter, Bingham takes a 54-49 lead. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this. Back at Bingham High School to start the fourth quarter. KSL Rewind, 6A preseason basketball. Bingham up 54-49. Back and forth game in that third quarter. Bingham got hot late. They've got the ball. Bagley at the top of the key, looks for the back cut, not there. Now he's double teamed out at midcourt, and he throws the ball out of bounds off of Bessinger. Great job defensively there by the Darts. Jace Bagley set to inbound for Bingham. He's got Peoples to Luke West. Luke's double teamed again. Pulls it back out. Now he drives into the lane. Kicks it up top. Bagley with a three, and it's good. Bingham opens up an 8-point lead, 57-49. Bessinger swings it over to Atwood. Atwood into the lane, all the way to the basket. Reverse layup, no good, but a foul on Peoples. That looked like Atwater just decided he was going to take that to the basket no matter who was guarding him. Feels like he might need to take the game over. Bingham's really warmed up here in this end of the third quarter and start the fourth. So Davis at the line for two. Peoples into the lane for the Miners, misses a layup, rebound to Davis. Bennett Wright has the ball into the corner. Turley drives baseline, kicks it into the corner. Sparrow throws it away, ball picked off underneath, out of bounds off of Davis. Bingham ball. Peterson back into the ball game for the Miners. Davis now showing full court pressure. Bagley's got it for the Miners. Picked up by Wright, now up top. Sparrow picks up Luke West for the Miners. West to Snedeker. Back to Peterson. Looks for the back cut, not there. And he throws it almost out of bounds. People saves it. Luke West with the ball, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Picked up by Sparrow. Three-point shot by West is good. Davis brings the ball back to the baseline right. Looked to me like that was a goaltend. West with the block. Bingham all the way down Peoples. Free throw line. Looks for the back cut. Nobody there. Up top to Peterson. Peterson pulls up for a three, and he hits it. Bingham opens up a 12-point lead, and they're on fire from the three-point line. Sparrow for the Darts to Wright into the paint. Back to Sparrow, pulls up for the three. No good. Bingham with the rebound. Bagley pushes it up. Ball knocked away from behind by Turley. Turley to Bessinger onto the wing. Back to Turley for a three, and Davis answers. Big answer that time by Davis. We'll take a break. Score 63 for Bingham, 54 for Davis. We'll be right back. Back at Bingham High School, where things have really heated up. Bingham's hit 4 or 5 three-pointers in a row. Davis answered right there by Turley to cut the lead back down to 9. Davis with the ball. Bingham with the ball. Davis picks up midcourt. West, double team, kicks it to Peterson, looks into the corner. Bagley for a three. That's off. Peoples with a great rebound underneath. Ball's loose. Atwater for Davis. Picks it up. Pushes it up across the timeline. Good defense by Bagley getting back. Atwater into the lane. Left-handed shot is good, but they wave it off. And a push called against Bagley and the Miners. So Davis will get the ball. Out of bounds underneath the basket. Sparrow looks for Turley. He's got Atwater in the corner for a three, and it's good. Davis cuts the lead to 6. Bagley with the ball. Over to Peterson. Into the corner to Snedeker. Snedeker picked up by Atwater. Pressured. And Atwater's called for the push as he pressured Snedeker on the sideline. First team foul on the Darts here in this fourth quarter. Peoples comes out. Dawson Allen in for the Miners. Bagley's out of the ball game. Aiden Larson in. Right, back cut to Peterson. Layup no good, but he's fouled. They're going to call Bennett Wright for a foul there on Peterson. Really nice back cut. And he'll have 2 shots.
First personal, second team foul.
63-57's our score. Both these teams have really started to shoot the ball much better here in the second half. First shot's up and no good. Peterson for the second. Up and good. Pushes Bingham's lead back to 7. Atwater across midcourt, breaks the pressure by himself, pulls up three-pointer. This one's off the back of the iron. Bessinger crashes the boards, ball's loose on the floor. It looks like we're going to have a jump ball. Possession goes to Davis.
Jump ball. Possession goes to Davis.
Sparrow to inbound for the Darts. He had Turley for a second open underneath. They go out top to right, and he's undercut by Snedeker, and another foul called on the Miners. So third team foul on Bingham. They'll get the ball. Davis will get the ball out of bounds on the far sideline. Turley set to inbound. Turley averaging 17 points a game, 6'1" junior. Bessinger with the ball. Out to Turley. Looks for a pick. Turley looking inside, now kicks it into the corner to right. Drives the baseline. Basket is good. Luke West with the ball for the Miners. Picked up full court by Sparrow. Sparrow pressuring hard. Lots of bumping. Officials letting them play. Allen with the ball to West into the corner. Bingham's got it back to Allen. Misses a jumper. Ball is loose on the floor, and a rebound foul called against the Miners on Peterson. Full court pressure by the Miners. Double teaming Atwater. They've done that a bit throughout the night, trying to get the ball out of his hands, but he is quick enough. He's going to get open, and he's got the ball. Picked up full court by Peterson. Wright's got the ball on the wing for the Darts. picked up by Snedeker. Up top, Turley drives the lane, leans in, ball off the backboard, no good, but there's a foul. Turley with a little hesitation move into the lane and got the defender to bump him from behind. Goes to the free throw line. That's the 5th team foul on the Miners, so free throws are the rest of the way for the Darts. Turley makes the first. Turley with a second can cut the lead to 3. 3:43 left in the ball game. Second shot is good. 64-61. Bagley with the ball for the Miners, brings it up across midcourt, finds West. West picked up by Sparrow. Back to Bagley. Bagley's picked up by Wright, looks for a cutter. Not there, back cuts picked off by Turley, and he's fouled. Luke West went for the ball. I don't think he saw Turley, caught him in the eye, and that's going to be free throws for the Darts.
West, first one.
7-1 Davis run here in the fourth quarter to bring it back to a 3-point lead for the Miners. Turley slow to get up. Looks like he got hit in the eye. He'll have one-on-one free throws at the other end. .327 left here in the fourth quarter. Really good ball game between two powerhouse 6A teams. We're going to have a timeout here. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back. Back at Bingham High School, 3:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Bingham up 64-61. JT Turley with the 1-and-1 as he was fouled at the other end of the court. Free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 2. And now cuts it to 1. Bagley with the ball for the Miners. Picked up by Wright at midcourt. They're looking to get the ball to West. West has got it. Larson with a pick up top. West shakes his defender. 3-point shot is good. And that's a big shot for the Miners. They stopped the 10-12-1 run by the Darts. 67-63 is our score. Sparrow for the Darts brings it up. Snedeker defends him. Out top to Atwater. Atwater picked up by Peterson. Back to Sparrow. Back to Atwater. They're looking underneath for Bessinger. Can't get it. He tries a skip pass. Good defense by the Miners. Ball's knocked out of bounds. 2:43 left. 67-63. Bingham with the lead. Davis with the ball. Atwater's got it on the sideline. Ball's taken away by Peterson, and he's fouled as he tries to get it down court. And he's going to have, Bingham will have the ball out of bounds. That's just the third team foul on the Darts. Luke West with the ball. Up top, Peterson. Down into the corner, they find Larson. Larson looks up top. Peterson's got it picked up by Wright. Down low, they've got it inside to Larson. Backs it, Luke West. Turnaround jump shot is good. And Luke West is starting to take over for the Miners. He's hit the last couple of shots. Turley for Davis. Brings it up against Snedeker. Kicks it into the corner. Wright for 3. And the Darts battle back to within 3. Luke West picked up by Atwater. Double team now. Picks up his dribble. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Stolen. Just about stolen. Stepped on the sideline right. So Bingham gets the ball back. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. 3-point lead for the Miners. Snedeker looks to inbounds, can't find anybody, and a timeout called by the Miners. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:52 left, 69-66 is our score. Bingham on top. Back at Bingham High School. Bingham with the ball on the sideline, up 3, 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Ball inbounded. Jace Bagley's got it. Picked up by Wright. Ball's knocked away, stolen. Stolen back by the Miners. Peterson looks to take his time, and now we got to reset the shot clock. So Bingham will get the ball out of bounds. Really good job that time by Bessinger on the sideline. Stole the ball away, but immediately it was taken back by Peterson. Snedeker to inbound for the Miners. He's got Bagley all the way to the baseline. Into the corner, Allen. He's bumped by Wright. And a foul. So that's the fourth team foul on the Darts. Next foul they'll be in the bonus. Ball's inbounded to Peterson, almost taken away. Now it's stolen. Bodie Sparrow for the Darts all the way down. Layup is good, and we've got a 1-point ball game. 1:20 left, 69-68. Luke West with the ball for the Miners. Allen swings it. Skip pass into the corner to Bagley. Bagley loses the handles. No call. Quite a bit of contact there. Bingham still got the ball on the sideline, and now a kick. So the clock will reset. Neidig back into the ball game for the Miners. Bingham will have the ball out of bounds in front of their own bench. 1:04 left in the ball game. Bingham up 69-68. Luke West set to inbound for the Miners. Now they switch it up and bring Snedeker. Ball inbounded to Peterson, back to Snedeker. Under a minute now in the ball game. Bingham up by 1. Peterson out front, picked up by Davis. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 4, 3, gets it to West. West from midcourt, three-pointer, no good. Shot clock violation. Davis gets the ball back. Great defense that time by the Darts. 42 seconds left. Davis with the ball, down 1. Jace Bagley back into the ball game for the Miners. Ball comes into Turley for the Darts. Picked up at midcourt by Snedeker. Turley gets a pick from Atwater. Makes a move into the lane. Basket no good. Offensive foul called on J.T. Turley, and Bingham gets the ball back. .29 seconds left. Bingham with the ball, up 1. Full court pressure by the Darts. Snedeker to inbound, can't find anybody. Finally, he's got the ball to Peterson. Back to Snedeker, and a foul on Bessinger with 27 seconds left. And Bingham will be shooting free throws. Timeout for Davis, just as Snedeker was getting ready to shoot his free throws. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. The score, 69-68. Bingham with a lead, 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Welcome back to Bingham High School. Exciting game here between the Darts and the Miners. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Snedeker for Bingham has 2 free throws. Miners are up 69-68. Big free throws. First one off the back of the rim, and it goes in. Snedeker with a second gives the Miners a 3-point lead. Davis inbounds the ball to Turley. 25 seconds left in the ball game. Davis down 3 with the ball. Brings it up into the corner, goes baseline. Turley into the corner. Atwater fakes, baseline, jump shot, no good, but a foul. 15 seconds left in the ball game. Atwater will have 2 shots, 2 free throws for the Darts. Big free throws here. Atwater, one of the best scorers in the state of Utah. First one is no good. Second free throw up and good. 2-point lead for the Miners. Full court pressure by Davis. Ball inbounded to Peterson in the corner. They try to foul and they get the foul. So Peterson now for the Miners can give them a 4-point lead. 13 seconds left in the game. Really exciting back and forth ball game tonight. Both teams have been down, come back. Bingham did have a 12-point lead early here in the quarter. Davis came storming back behind Atwater. Now Bingham's looking to try and hang on. And these are the kind of games that you love to have as a coach because you teach your kids how to win close games at the end of a ball game and see who's going to make the free throws to ice it. So Peterson's first free throw is up and good. Big free throw here to give Bingham a 2-possession lead. Second one is also good. 73-69. Atwater pushes it up. Pressured by Peterson. Picked up at midcourt. Gets a pick from Krauser. Spin, top of the lane. Looks for the 3. Leans into it. Off the glass and good. What a shot by Atwater. Davis back to within 1. 2.8 seconds left in the ball game. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Bingham High School. Dave Harrison here with you. KSL Rewind. High school basketball preseason game between Bingham and Davis, and it had been a barn burner. They've added a second back onto the clock, so there's 3.9 seconds on the clock. Bingham up 1. Larson inbound the ball. Can't get it in, and they call a timeout. Good job defensively that time by Davis to hold Bingham from being able to get the ball in bounds. Obviously, they talked about that. Larson knew that he could call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. 3.9 seconds left. Miners up 1. Back at Bingham High School. 3.9 seconds. Bingham up by 1. Possession of the ball. They need to inbound it. They've got Larson on the baseline, set to inbound. Into Peterson, and he's fouled immediately by Sparrow. Less than a second off the clock. Peterson just hit 2 free throws on the last possession down. Big free throws here. He could put the Miners up 3. And with 3.1 seconds, it might seal the game. Of course, the way this game's gone tonight, anything can happen. Atwater can hit a 3 from just about anywhere in the building. Big free throws here for Peterson. And it's short. So Peterson with the Miners up 73-72, 3 seconds left. Second of 2 free throws. Second one is also off. Atwater with a rebound for the Darts. He's got the ball from midcourt. Shot is off the backboard, off the rim, and no good. The Bingham Miners hang on. 73-72. What a fantastic ball game. Bingham got hot from the three-point line, made a bunch in a row. Davis fought back. A really great ball game by both teams. I would have to say Jason Peterson's free throws at the end of the ball game sealed it for the Miners. Really great job by Bingham to hold off the Davis Darts. From Bingham High School for KSL Rewind, I'm Dave Harris, and the Bingham Miners hold off Davis 73-72 is the final. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.